How's it going, footballers? Back again with another video, and of course this is the final match day of this group stage of the Champions League. So many good matches that have covered today, and also some of the saddest eliminations that we have to witness, and for sure we're gonna do it right now. So with that being said, let's do this! Let's begin with the sad part for this one, and AC Milan are out, eliminated on the Champions League group stage against Liverpool, and it was a 2-1 loss for the Rossoneri. And a Tomori goal wasn't enough for Milan to at least save themselves to at least go to the Europa League, but ended up dead last. And Liverpool have already made their way to the last 16 as they advance through. And also Atletico did beat FC Porto 3-1 in order for them to survive, and they made it through. They are now advanced to the last 16, and that leaves just Porto in the Europa League and Milan with nothing. And like I've already mentioned before in the recent videos, Milan are not yet ready to the Champions League nights. Why? Because the manager doesn't have any qualities or expectations for this campaign of the European stage like the Champions League. So I think it really is saddened for all the players from Milan, like Messi, who already made his debut in the Champions League against Atletico. Giroud made his move, however it didn't turn out quite well for him, and also it was going to be Ibrahimovic going to beat out Liverpool, but no, he caught up with injuries, and I know Milan have sustained a lot of injuries in this season. Of course, Simon Kjaer might be missing out on the next few months or so, and it really did hamper them a lot. And let's begin with the game. As I already mentioned before, Tomori did score on the 28th minute with a striking effort into an unguarded net where Alisson couldn't even defend it. It was 1-0 for Milan until Liverpool fight back on the 36th from Mo Salah's goal, where he drills a low strike with his left foot deflected by Maignan, but buries a high effort into the net and given an equalizing goal for Liverpool. And then on the second half we progress through where Divock Origi, the man who scored against Barcelona at Anfield on the 55th, scores a direct header away from Maignan and into the top right corner. And that gives the advantage for Liverpool to advance to the last 16. And I have to give something good from Klopp this time, as he did deliver something spectacular in this game against Milan. And purely I can't find something redeemable, because the only main focus right now for Milan is to win the league, of course, this season in the Serie A. Champions League isn't enough for them. I do believe Liverpool can go all the way in this last 16 stage in the Champions League. So who knows, whatever Liverpool we're going to face, it's going to be something crucial for Jurgen Klopp and the rest of the guys in red. So congratulations to Liverpool and also to Atletico for advancing to the last 16. Next up, we're going to the Bernabeu, and Real Madrid faces Inter Milan, and both sides, like Inter and Real, have already made their advantage to the last 16, so it's good enough for them. And this is the final day that they're going to face each other, and for sure Real Madrid did win them up in a 3-point crucial victory against the Nerazzurro with a 2-goal from Toni Kroos and Asensio. On the 17th, we go for Toni Kroos from the assist of Rodrigo, as Kroos lets it rip with his left foot, and it was a hot strike as it nestled into the bottom right corner, giving 1-0 to Real Madrid. And then on the second half, on the 79th, Asensio did score from the assist of Dani Carvajal, where Carvajal passes up to Asensio, where he curls a precise strike into the top left corner of the woodwork. Good enough for 2-0, and it was a great scene. And also Nicolo Barella just got himself sent off from a very horrifying challenge on a Real Madrid player. So, tragic. But overall, I am impressed from Ancelotti's Los Blancos this season, and they were on a roll in La Liga also. Champions League wise, I think they can go all the way along with Inter. However, for Simone Inzaghi, he has a work to do for Inter, and I know he's been with Lazio last season when they were in a Champions League campaign, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be same result that will gonna happen for them with Inter. But with a crop of talent like Dzeko, Çalhanoğlu, and Lautaro, it could work well for Simone if he played his cards right for sure. He has to be careful. There's a lot of tougher opponents that he might going to face for sure. And also on the other side of the camp, apart from Real Madrid and Inter, Sheriff Tiraspol just won against Shakhtar or drew level. I think they are now through to the Europa League, and yeah, Shakhtar will going to focus on the league as they're packing their bags away from Europe, and they'll have to go and focus on the Ukrainian league for sure. And hopefully for the best of them, we will going to see them in the Champions League or even Europa nights again anytime soon. But I do believe Sheriff did deserve a lot of praises this season, as they have steamrolled Shakhtar and even Real Madrid this season, and they did whatever they could to impress us. So good on Sheriff, and also good luck for Real Madrid and Inter on the next progression to the last 16. Next up, we're going to Leipzig in Germany, as RB Leipzig just won in a very surprising victory against Manchester City. Yeah, it is a very tragic one for me, at least. I know Manchester City are already advanced through to the last 16, I think. And also PSG did one against Club Brugge with 4-0 with 2 goals from Messi and Mbappe, which is a masterclass from both of those strikers. For Manchester City, on the other hand, it wasn't really that great. It was Leipzig that take the position, and despite winning, they only made it through to the Europa League, so good on them. But I think RB Leipzig did deserve this credit on staying afloat, and they did get the Europa ticket for sure. But let's begin on this review for Leipzig versus Man City. And Szoboszlai on the 24th, he did score the goal with the assist of Lamer, where he keeps it calm as he slots it at an unguarded net of Man City. Ederson couldn't even try to protect it, and it was 1-0. And then on the second half, we see Andre Silva, former Milan man and Sevilla man, scored on the 71st from the assist of Emil Forsberg, where Silva takes his time to touch before he slots it into the bottom corner, and it was 2-0. Then, on 76, the Algerian midfielder Riyad Mahrez scored, and with the assist of Alexander Zinchenko, Mahrez steps up and heads it, however got deflected and then headers back across the goal and into the bottom corner, and it was a consolation goal from Manchester City. Good enough for them for advancing to the group stage despite the loss. And the victory for RB Leipzig did give them opportunity in the Europa League position, and I'm impressed from both sides. Guardiola did actually well in that game despite the hampering losses, and also the red card of Kyle Walker did really do much damage for Leipzig, and there's nothing much I can do about that. When Manchester City already got their ticket for the last 16, Leipzig, I will gonna congratulate them for at least trying, but they're gonna have to make do with the Europa League. And also PSG, also I'm sure Messi is gonna be happy that that his team PSG will going to advance through to the last 16. I don't know which team we're gonna face, either Barcelona, I think, but we're gonna go for Barcelona later on tomorrow for sure, and it's gonna be a difficult game for Barca against Bayern at the Allianz. So tomorrow, I promise. And then finally, we go to the creme de la creme. It is Ajax versus Sporting, and I know both Ajax and Sporting have already made their way through to the last 16. And Borussia Dortmund, despite winning 5-0, it wasn't enough for them to survive. To me personally, the Ajax are undoubtedly the better team in this group stage than Dortmund, because Dortmund have been suffering a lot in that game in the Bundesliga, also in their Klassiker with this controversial, dodgy refereeing and a Bayern win. The only way that Dortmund can only suffice to that one is, of course, Europa League spot. And Sporting have already did have already did their doing as they did beat Borussia Dortmund and also Besiktas in that group, and also Ajax have become undoubtedly the unbeaten team in that group. 4-2 was the result, and I'm very impressed with Ten Hag's style of play against the Sporting. And on the 7th minute, Barranca just got himself a yellow card from a booking, and also that's where we come in at the penalty position on the 8th minute with Sebastian Haller and scores it in, giving 1-0 for Ajax. And on the 42nd minute from the goal from Anthony, where Anthony scored himself a goal where he slots the ball into the end team, and then progressing through to the second half, we see David Neres scores with the assist of Schurz, where Neres slots his shot under the goalkeeper's leg and back of the net. And of course, Berghuis from the assist of David Klaassen scores a low shot but got deflected where the goalkeeper catch and hits at the near post. And of course, the goals from Sporting were coming in from Santos and Tabata on the 22nd and the 78th. But overall, I think Ajax have did their doing as well, but they can't stop they can't stop scoring, they can't stop winning every single group stages. It's like they are built for winning. And of course, the crop of talents like Neres, Haller, Tadic, and all the rest of the guys of Ajax, they already did their part and they already did their job as well. And I would really like to see Ajax go all the way for sure, and they seem like a very serious competitors for the last 16 knockout stage. If any other opponent wants to face Ajax, it's gotta be something to worth noting for. But overall, Ajax were better, and hopefully we're going to see yet another masterclass of Ajax very soon in the knockout stage. So look forward to that one. So there you have it. That is my part 1 of the final match day of the group stage of the Champions League. If you do find this matches and this video enjoyable, please do let me know, and also give a like on this one, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified for all the videos I'll be covering up every single week. And what do you think about the matches that is impressed you the most? Let me know down in the comments. And I'm gonna talk to you soon for all the videos I'll be uploading very soon. Bye!